Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another Optc video, and in today's video, we're taking on Garp's challenge against Hody or the Fishman Pirates, however you guys want to look at it. And we're using a mono INT team to take down this event, led by the new verse WhiteBeard. Now, I gotta say, I'm a big fan of this verse WhiteBeard and this verse Shanks. I don't think they're our best unit in the game or anything like crazy like that, but I have been having a lot of fun with them, as like Sai is my favorite color in the game. I really enjoy using INT characters. WhiteBeard and Shanks are very hype characters, and they can both do some wild things. I've done some hard content with them. I've done Revolution Army 2. I've done the Kid Forest, so keep an eye out for that particular video. But in today's video, I really wanted to take them both with their respective colors into the Garp's challenge against Hody. So for you Globarians that don't know about this content, this is the next 10-star content that is going to be dropping. I'm not sure when on Global, but it will be coming. It's the next 10-star event. And it's actually a lot of fun. It's one of the hardest 10-star events. Probably the hardest in my opinion. But utilizing these newer legends makes it a lot easier than it actually seems to be. When this event first came out on JP, I'm sure it was a lot harder than it is now. But this is the team we are utilizing. And on stage 2, we come up against Hody. Now, we want to take out Hody on the first turn. And the mob enemies in the front, they don't have much HP. But they have a lot of defense. Very similar to the Navy event, where if you don't kill them, they will actually roll your specials back as well. And they don't have a lot of HP. They've just got a lot of what's it called? They've just got a lot of defense up. So once you sort of kill Hody, you can focus on those and then take them out easy peasy. On the next stage, we come up against this Fishman and 3 mob enemies. The mob enemies are going to have a strength, dex, and quick orb barrier. And then the unit in the front is going to have a random colored orb barrier. And that's just going to change every 2 turns. The problem with using WhiteBeard, and what the issue I had when I was using the Shanks as well on this particular stage, was they increased the chance of landing on INT orbs. Now, I actually had an INT barrier there and totally spaced and didn't realize, and I should have taken advantage of that, but I didn't. And the problem with this particular stage for these particular units is guaranteeing that orb is actually a lot trickier than it is for most other teams. But once it hits the orb or the side barrier, you are hunky-dory. You are ready to go. And as you can see, once we got that INT barrier again, which we actually got fairly lucky with, we can easily take this guy out. So with this particular team, we are utilizing the new Blackbeard that actually can. He's available right now actually through a special event through Barnaro Island. And he's actually really good for this content because he can actually remove Threshold. We also have, and defensive effects. We also have the new Vista. He's very good as well. We're using Shirishiri V1 like we did with the Shanks video. And we have Bonnie. I really wanted to do this with Bonnie, but with the new WhiteBeard out, I couldn't say no to using WhiteBeard, so I had to include Bonnie on the team somewhere. I really like the new legend Bonnie that has come out. She's very good. On that particular stage against Hyozu and I totally spaced and didn't see who the other one was. Basically, they give us normal attacks only. So this is the first Garp challenge where we get normal attacks only in the 10-star events, obviously, and that makes it a little bit more tricky. On the next stage, we come up against Dosan and Zio. They have 4 turns of Threshold, which we can actually remove with Vista, as Vista has double special activation. So that way we can actually give ourselves color affinity and an orb buff as well. Dosan's very similar to Coliseum Opera, if you guys are familiar with him on Global. He can give an orb buff and then color affinity if you have the orb buff, but he also does defensive effects removals like damage reduction and Threshold. He's a very good rare recruit. I'm very excited for when he comes to Global as well. Dosan's always on a 3-turn cooldown, so we can take him out over the next couple of turns. And don't stress too much if you are taking shots here, because WhiteBeard does have a lot of damage reduction built in with his kit, but you do not want to take a shot from Dosan. If you take a shot from Dosan, you're basically going to die. That hammer just hits so damn hard, it's just like, see you later. We are using the Magello ship on this particular team, so we do have a lot more damage reduction as well. And it just works really well. WhiteBeard's kit is very strong as a captain. I do think Shanks is just a smidge better, but the damage reduction, 5 times captain, landing on INT orbs, which he makes matching, is very good. On the second last stage against Daruma and Icarus Much, they give us 4 turns of burn, and they give us that orb seal barrier, which is a little bit annoying to get around, but with WhiteBeard, we can actually land on INT orbs more frequently, which is actually very handy, because when he locks them, we can actually hang on to them. You can use someone like the new Legend Marco to remove that if you want to, but I just really wanted to include Bonnie on this particular team, and show off like what she can actually do. Her special will give us a 2.5 times attack boost to our int units, as well as give us a 3 times chain lock. She can also give us cooldowns, and she sets the defense to 0. With this content, there's not a lot of defense down immunity, and that's why the Shanks just ran absolute riot on this event. But with her special, we can easily take out Icarus, and then we can just absolutely destroy Daruma as well. It just works really, really well. On the final stage, we come up against Hody. Hody is always an int unit, and he stays an int unit, not like the other Garp's challenges where he changes color. And he puts up defense up for 2 turns, I think it is. It might be 3 turns. 2 turns after preemptive. The thing with Hody is he also gives us Sailor's Despair, just like Enel does, and he rolls our specials back. So we actually can't get around that unless we have Fear Removal. So I really wanted to use Bonnie as a captain to remove that with her super typing, but I had to use WhiteBeard. There was no way I couldn't use WhiteBeard for this particular run. But maybe in the future we do use Bonnie here and there. I think my boy CHOO actually used Bonnie, and if he did, I'll try and remember to link his video in the description below for you guys. But on the final stage, with the versatility giving us 90% damage reduction through the WhiteBeard versatility, we can basically just tank a shot from Hody here, stall out to get our specials back on the next turn, use the Blackbeard special to remove the defense up, and then get the attack and the base stat boost with WhiteBeard. Literally just with the WhiteBeard special, very similar to the Shanks run, we can take out Hody literally just with the WhiteBeard special and a little bit of help from Halloween Lore and his 1.75 times orb boost. But I'm going to shut up now and let's watch this beautiful special. You love to see it. So there you guys go. That's going to wrap up my mono int run against the Fishman Pirates or Hody Jones. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to go down there and belt the like button for me. If you're new to the channel as well, hit that big red subscribe button. But guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Lights!